So Mold-Tek Packaging is, the stock that we're looking at. I'll come back to you. We have the management with some comments as well, so I'll come back to you in a bit. It was a very strong set of numbers the company had reported in the quarter gone by, and they also saw a 16% volume growth in FY23 on the whole, on the back of a continued surge in demand, incremental investments in new projects. And Nirmal Bang put out a note where they see the company's big focus area on capex and its pharma packaging business as the key positive. So to discuss more about this, we have Laxman J Rao, who's the chairman and managing director at Mold-Tek Packaging, joining us now. Mr. Rao, thanks a lot for joining in. If you can just start by telling us, demand is solid. We do know that, and it's reflected in your numbers. But which are the areas where you're seeing maximum amount of demand come through now? And given that it's we have the festive season upcoming, do you see a further surge?
Good morning, all. Yes, food and FMCG continue to be our major growth area. Our square packs, which were introduced for various edible oils, are found a great application in cashew nut packaging, and most of the tins are getting replaced with our smart IML containers, which are available in 5, 10, 15 and 17 liter size, and they are not only used for India but also for exporting cashews. So that is one new segment we identified in the last few months, which is picking up rapidly. And as you correctly said, the sweet boxes and other restaurant packs are picking up in this festive season, and we hope that from third quarter onwards there will be a good surge in the demand for these products as they are replacing the conventional tins and conventional boxes.
So if you're getting a higher amount of demand, of course, in the festive season, you also have the pharma space where you're doing pretty well. What kind of growth, volume growth, are you penciling in for the full year, FY24?
See, in pharma, we are not just entering, as I informed earlier. We are starting our operations in pharma in November, December, and it may take a couple of months more to get the approvals and audits cleared by the pharma companies. We are in touch with several of them, and we are coming out with a range of products instead of simple bottles and caps. So that may give us a quick entry into pharma packaging, which is a huge potential. But the numbers would start from the Q4 of this year and predominantly grow in next financial year.
Okay. So, my question was more on the volume growth for the full year. I think you did 16%
the volume growth for the full year.
Yeah.
We are aiming at 10% now, because in the Q1 there was several rains and disruption in the seasonal demand for ice creams and dairies that has impacted our growth. But in spite of that, we still hope to cross 10% volume growth in the current financial year, which will almost double, or at least it will be in the range of 15 to 20% from next year, as 3 new plants of ABG, Aditya Birla Group, will be starting commercial production from December, January this year itself, and will be contributing significant numbers in the next financial year. Apart from our pharma, where we are investing 40 crores this year, we'll be getting into production by November, December this year, which will also contribute significantly from next financial year. So we see more growth coming in from the next financial year in all these sectors.
All right. Hi, Mr. Rao. Nigel on this side. Good to speak to you after a while. So volume growth of closer on 10% is what you're looking at for this year. What about the EBITDA per kg? If you could tell us, what will that number be for FY24? And also on the pharma segment, since you're going to be launching pharma in this year, for FY25, what kind of a revenue number can it give you?
See, we are aiming at least 10% volume growth this year, and the EBITDA growth will be in similar lines. But next year is going to be a great year for us because of the pharma starting contribution from end of this third quarter, which will pick up pace by beginning of Q1 next year, I hope. And that should add considerable numbers, not only in the volume growth, but also in the EBITDA, because the pharma packaging EBITDA is much higher than our average EBITDA, almost 3 times our average EBITDA. So that should bring, even if they contribute 4 to 5% to our sales next year, that will be a considerable improvement in our EBITDA per kg in the year 24-25.
Looking for a number, EBITDA per kg, absolute number, 41, 42 for this year, and next year it goes up substantially. Give us the absolute number for both the years, FY24 and FY25.
No, this year probably will end up similar like last year in the range of 41. Next year it should.
Oopsie. There's some issue with that audio. I think we'll try and get back to him in a bit. But that's Mold-Tek Packaging talking about a 10%. Yes,
All right.
Sir, go ahead. Mr. Rao? Okay, I don't think he can.
Yeah, so the next
Go
year
ahead.
we also are
Please go ahead.
in
Mr. Rao, we'll just try one final time. Can you give us the EBITDA per kg number that you're targeting for FY24 and FY25? Okay, I think the line snap. I think.
Okay.